Fiji. The name itself sounds like a gentle sigh of contentment. It conjures images of impossibly blue water, white sand beaches lined with swaying palm trees, a sun that seems to shine just a little bit brighter. While that's true, it's only the surface. I've traveled the world in search of incredible food, and the real soul of a place is always revealed at its dinner table. In Fiji, that soul is warm, generous, and welcoming. The famous bula. Greeting isn't just a word, it's an invitation. To truly understand what's on your plate in Fiji, you have to look at the island's fascinating history. The story of Fijian food is a story of migration, trade, cultural exchange. For centuries, the indigenous Fijian people, the Itake, cultivated the land and fished the reefs, developing a cuisine based on root crops, coconut, seafood. Their methods were ingenious and deeply connected to nature. Then, in the late 19th century, a new chapter began. These Indo-Fijians brought their own rich culinary heritage. They introduced techniques for curries, flatbreads, chutneys, and adapted them to local ingredients. This blend of cultures is what makes Fijian food so exciting. If there is one dish that captures the fresh, tropical essence of Fiji, it's kokoda. Think of it as the Fijian answer to ceviche, but with its own unique and creamy twist. It starts with incredibly fresh fish, usually a firm white fish like Spanish mackerel or mahi-mahi, diced into bite-sized pieces. The fish is then marinated in the juice of freshly squeezed lemons or limes. The acid in the citrus cooks the fish, turning it opaque and firm. After the fish is cured, it's drained and mixed with rich, velvety coconut cream. Finely diced onions, red peppers, tomatoes, and sometimes a bit of chili are added. Served chilled, often in a coconut shell. While kokoda represents the light, quick side of Fijian cooking, the lovo is its earthy, slow-cooked heart. A pit is dug, lined with heat-retaining stones, and a large fire is built on top. Once the stones are glowing hot, embers are removed and the pit is lined with banana leaves. Into the lovo goes whole chickens, large pieces of pork, fresh fish, root vegetables, and palusami. Taro leaves filled with coconut cream, onions, and sometimes corned beef. The pit is covered with leaves and soil. For several hours, the food cooks slowly, smoking gently and becoming incredibly tender. The moment of payoff, food is unearthed and the communal feast begins. Beyond the celebratory feasts, the daily diet in Fiji is a beautiful reflection of the island's natural abundance. The turquoise waters surrounding Fiji are a living pantry. Seafood is a cornerstone of everyday meals. Return with tuna, snapper, coral, trout, mackerel, often cooked and eaten the same day for freshness. Alongside fish, root vegetables are the foundation of the Fijian plate. Dalo, taro, and cassava, boiled, fried into chips, or mashed with coconut cream. Grown in small family gardens and shared at rustic meals across the islands. No discussion of Fijian food is complete without tropical fruits, mangoes, papaya, pineapple, used as snacks, desserts, and in savory dishes. And the coconut, the tree of life. Grated, squeezed for lolo, coconut cream, drunk as refreshing water, toasted or used as oil for cooking. The coconut is the silent hero of Fijian cuisine, lending its signature tropical flavor to countless dishes. Markets and small eateries showcase this daily abundance. Simple ingredients, bright flavors. Different communities create a shared table where every flavor tells part of the national story. I remember one afternoon on the island of Vitilevu, I was invited to share a meal with a local family in their village. There was no formal invitation, just a warm smile and a gesture toward a woven mat. The air was filled with the scent of wood smoke and coconut, and the sound of children laughing as they played nearby. It wasn't a special occasion. It was just a regular day, a regular lunch, but it felt more special than any fine dining experience I've ever had. There was boiled cassava, steaming and ready to be dipped into fresh coconut cream, and a whole grilled fish caught that morning with crispy, smoky skin. We ate with our hands, breaking off pieces of fish and cassava, talking and laughing. There were no strangers at that meal. They asked me about my home, my family, and my travels, and they shared stories about their own lives. In Fiji, a shared meal is a shared experience. Food is not just sustenance, it is the glue that holds families and communities together. When the lovo is unearthed, everyone gathers to receive their portion. At the markets, vendors and shoppers gossip and laugh as they exchange produce and money. Don't just stick to the resorts. Be adventurous. Visit a local market. Try a curry from a small family-run restaurant. And if you're invited into a village, say yes.